it was fun, man. And it was crazy that the only feature on the Take a Ride album was supposed to be Tupac. You know what I mean? That was the only feature that was gonna be on that album, and I missed out on getting the feature because I was in San Diego, fucking smoking. I was smoking a Sherm. I ain't gonna lie, I was smoking Sherm, yeah. And I missed out on the feature. Tupac came out there like he was with Jay before the night he got shot. He like, where the
Oh
fuck
wow.
Jayo at? You know what I'm saying? And I missed out on that one feature that was gonna be on that project, and that was Pop. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
wow. That's crazy.
Yeah,
Uh,
man.
Overall, was Jayo Felony pleased with his debut album?
Yeah, I definitely was, man, because I was able to use my imagination. You know what I'm saying? A lot of those songs I wrote when I was on the run from the Youth Authority. You know what I mean? And I was able to being on the run, I was able to secure me a fucking deal with Def Jam. You know what I mean? I was able to get on soundtracks and able to make an album while they were looking for me in California. You know what I'm saying? And um, it actually being around Jam Master Jay, it showed me how to, uh, even though I already knew how to make songs because I would come with the title and the hooks, but it showed me how to rap to different tracks. You know what I'm saying? And see these guys work on music before I even put a rap to it. Like on one time when I made Penitentiary Bound, I was smoking some Sherm and shit, and I got on the fucking plane and I was high as fuck. And when I got to New York, when I got to New York, and the car came and got me, and they took me to the studio, and I heard Penitentiary Bound, and I heard the chords like it was church. You know what I'm saying? And I started to sit down, nigga. It's time to clown. The way they got shit now, everybody's penitentiary bound. It was like a chant. You know what I mean? And I remember working on that record until the sun came up, and I remember the sun coming through the blinds, and I know Jay was like, "Nigga, we got us a dope ass record." That shit was off the chain, penitentiary bound. So I just remember times like that coming in, acting like I was a bird and shit on a plane and shit. I'm high as fuck going to New York. You know what I'm saying? My song might play on Def Jam on a comedy show or something. You know what I mean? It was just dope. It was a dope experience for me. You know what I
Right.
mean?
After that album was all said and done, there was about a 3-year gap between the debut and sophomore album. What's going on with Jayo Felony during these 3 years?
Oh man, I was still making music, and I was recording music, doing producing and making my own stuff, and then I said, fuck that. I wanted to get out of my contract. So I ended up hollering at Leor and getting out of my contract and being signed directly to Def Jam. You know what I mean? So that's when I was able to do the What You Gonna Do project where I had Method Man and DMX on a single, and I had Redman and Mac 10 and Dub C on the remix. You know what I'm saying? So I was able to get away from uh, the initial label I was signed to and Jam Master Jay's label and signed directly to Def Jam. And then that's when I had a 10 album deal that I still have the contract, you know what I'm saying? And it was like, damn, I would still be making records right now for them, you know what I mean?
Right.
Like
Uh,
crazy.
what was the game plan going into the sophomore album?
Oh man, just kill them, man. I remember I was making a record called Nobody on Dry Land, and I just wanted the respect of being a real MC, and regardless of me being from San Diego. And I know I could compete with any rapper, you know what I'm saying? And I felt like I started being requested more than really a lot of rappers, you know what I'm saying? Like I started being requested to get on other people's projects like Ice Cube and Ja Rule, um, Snoop Dogg, the East Siders, E40 projects, LL Cool J project. And it was like I was on a roll, and I just wanted to have the best verse no matter what. That was my goal. Like I always needed to have the best verse on your shit. Like you see when I did the Got Beef record, and it was added to Hot 97 in New York. And when Angie Martinez and them went on 106 in Park, she was like, the reason they added that record was because of my verse. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, man, I know I was putting my foot in their ass. You know what I'm saying?
Right. What adjustments did you make personally from the debut to the sophomore album? Anything you did different going into the sophomore album that you may have learned from the first?
I used a lot of the producers. I used T-Funk that I used from the first album, and then my bro DJ Silk. We was making records before he actually made the What You Gonna Do record. We was recording records. It was a record label out here, independent label called Street Institute, and I remember making a record with Cam and my boy MG, and we had a song called "My Name in Your Mouth" that DJ Silk produced. My name in your mouth all day, and that it was knocking. You know what I'm saying? So Silk was a dope producer, so he ended up making What You Gonna Do. He's actually signed to Aftermath, Dr. Dre's label. So we still work. You know what I mean? And me, him, and my boy Sly the Piper. Shout out to Sly. So I had grew a lot in those 3 years when it come to like being lyrical and being an MC. You know what I mean? And I think Nobody on Dry Land, I wish I would have used that as one of my singles because it really showed my range as being an MC. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Being real lyrical with it.
I think 98 was about the time when guest appearances were almost mandatory to have on albums. You said on your debut there was none except a Tupac feature you missed out on. Can you talk about the decision to have guest MCs on this sophomore project?
Yeah. One was crazy that I explain. I tell people this story like when even on the What You Gonna Do song, Old Dirty Bastard, rest in peace, was on there before DMX. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace, DMX. Yeah, he was on there and he was saying a real vulgar rap like. He was talking about, even though you can do it in a slick way, because I kind of was talking about the same thing, but I was doing it in a slick way. You know what I'm saying? But he just got on there and did a long scream and it was crazy, bro. And he was talking about, some crazy stuff. And Method Man and he was trying to charge me a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? So Meth was like, he didn't really like it too much. You know what I mean? Because I really go back with the Wu. Back to when they had Protect Your Neck, back when we used to be in Virginia together, you know what I'm saying, at this club called the Blue Light. It was like a Jamaican spot, you know what I'm saying, and that's where all the thugs was at out there. But Meth was kind of hot, you know what I'm saying, like, man, we're going to get DMX on the record. And DMX was like the hottest nigga in the country at the time, you know what I mean? And he didn't charge me a lot, and he bust he rapped like 5 different verses and told me to choose which one I liked the best. You know what I mean? So he was real humble about it. And I remember him coming from Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles, him and Wah, and he just aced it, man. He aired it out. You know what I mean? Shout out to the legendary DMX.
I'm going to list some other MCs that were on that album, and you can take me back to your relationship and how the track came about. 8 Ball and MJG.
8 Ball and MJG. I remember on that record, Tina Davis helped me put that together too. Shout out to Tina. When I had a different hook on that record, and then 8 Ball and he came and did a dope ass hook for me. So I remember that hook being something different, and he came and laced it for me. I actually had to go out there to Memphis and finish recording the record. So it was dope. MJG coming to get me and Tina Davis from the airport. You know what I'm saying? He bumping oldies. I'm thinking I'm gonna hear some rap music when I got in the car. He playing all this smooth R&B shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, nigga, if you don't put no rap on. But yeah, man, shout out to 8 Ball MJG. That definitely was a dope record, a dope ass track too.
Right. The remix to What You Gonna Do, Mac 10, Redman WC. How did that track came about, and what was that session like?
Oh man, we was all up at we was up in North Hollywood when we recorded that remix. Um, I forgot the name of the studio, but it's like it's right there off of Magnolia, and it's by a 7-Eleven, and it's like two big rooms right there. That's where we were at, and I don't know. I think I was just happy to have Dub C and Mac 10 and Redman on a song together. You know what I'm saying? And it was a dope ass remix. You know what I'm saying? And we was high as fuck. You know, shout out to Redman. Always keeping your boy lit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, so it was definitely a cool time, man. Dub C, that's my dog, man. I remember the last time I performed with him and Daz in Long Beach at the Long Beach Arena, like about right before this pandemic happened. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, we had a lot of good times, man. I remember recording that record for Scarface album, which was a real good studio session with me, Corrupt, Daz, and I remember us being like little kids, happy we was on Scarface album. You know what I mean? Like, cuz, we made it, cuz, we on Scarface new shit. You know what I'm saying? Jam Master Jay actually, he made that happen for me. He was doing a show at the House of Blues, and I was with him that whole day, and just seeing him go and make sure his needles was right for the show that night. You know what I'm saying? Just the whole preparation for the show. Seeing guys coming to see them like Wesley Snipes and all these big stars coming to see Run DMC. And then we end up going to the studio, going to see Scarface after that, and me getting on his Scarface record. You know what I mean?
Right.
And that's who actually introduced me to Scarface, was Jam Master Jay. He introduced me to Snoop and Tupac. You know what I mean? So, you know, it's my dog, man.
Dope. Ice Cube E40 on Jayo.
Oh, man. That's a blessing. Two of my favorite MCs on the track with me. That was crazy, man. E40 lit that shit up when he was like, my dude out of San Diego, dude from where the Super Bowl was at San Diego. I said back was Felony Jayo. I was like, hold up, man. 40 Water, man. Hey, he put his foot down on that. You know what I'm saying? He definitely put his foot down, and we had the Don Mega, man, ace it out. You know what I mean? So
right.
It was dope, man. It was definitely a good time. You know what I mean? Justice Against All Oppressors. You know, that's what the song was called, Jayo, for all that don't know. Justice Against All Oppressors. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's like the blackness to all the craziness. You know, gotta have, you know, stand for some blackness. You know what I mean?
Right. When that album dropped, what kind of reception did it get?
Oh, it was crazy because What You Gonna Do was so big. I used to trip when I used to go to the club, and I would see the song come on, and people could be sitting down and stuff, and as soon as they hear that dun, 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 everybody get up and run to the dance floor. That was one of the most craziest feelings, man. You know what I'm saying? Just seeing people react to your music like that.
Right.
You know? And I remember when I first got that track, I rode around with that track for like 2 weeks. And I was just trying to think of something clever. And then I seen that dude that I'm too sexy for my shirt. And I was like, oh, that's it right there. And that's when I came with it. You know what I mean? It was a wrap. You know?
Right. During this time, I'm sure you're touring very well. What's some of your best tour lineups during your Def Jam days?
Oh man, I think one of the best times is when we put out the How to Be a Player soundtrack with Bill Bellamy and Bernie Mac. You know what I mean? Rest in peace to Bernie Mac. And we did a big show out in Vegas with Foxy Brown and EPMD. Man, it was crazy, man. That was one of the most fun times, you know what I mean? Like performing with all those people and just being a part of that soundtrack and that movie. And we was able to go to the premiere and, you know, all of us sit in the theater together, you know what I'm saying, and watch the film and see Bernie Mac say it smell like Badussi in here and all that, man. You know what I mean? Like classic, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Straight up.
Seems like you're sitting on top of the world with this album. You're signed to a 10-album deal. What's the relationship like with Def Jam, and why no more album after the second album with Def Jam?
I don't know, man. I think I feel like this. Like with me, it was like it was a lot of love there for me, but I don't think I had the proper people fighting my battles to where I had to be the guy handling the business and the artist. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't have someone like Irv Gotti or Wad, Rough Riders and guys like that to where I can just be the artist and play the good guy, bad guy. You know what I'm saying? I had to be the one handling the business, and so you know that really never works out. You know what I'm saying? So I think if I had those proper people in my corner, then the relationship would have went further. You know what I mean? Because they definitely love the skills I have. So it was never that. You know what I'm saying? It was just I would nut up sometimes. You know what I'm saying? If I don't like something, I'd really be like, nigga, fuck you, cuz. And you know what I'm saying? All this shit come out. You know what I mean? Like I needed someone to, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey man, go tell these motherfuckers this. You know what I'm saying? I needed that person. And I feel like the relationship would have went way further, you know?
Right. You didn't miss a beat. Some artists get off the label and you don't hear from them for years. You went to Eureka Records. How did you end up over there?
Eureka Records was not where I was. That was a label that actually I was making some music and they ended up putting the music out without my permission. So I was never an artist there. It was like this fat motherfucker just took some music I had and put the shit out without clearing it with me. You know what I mean? So I actually took that record off the shelf, right?
Right.
And but I did go to a label that was called Treacherous Records with my bro Tico and my Armenian homies. You know what I mean? I went and signed over there, and that label we had Nocturnal, Big Psych, rest in peace, and Crooked Eye. You know what I'm saying? So we were all over there, and you know, it was shit. It was a nice payday. You know what I'm saying? They had distribution, but the record never came out. But I was able to keep the ownership of that record. You know what I mean? And got a fat payday, and they paid for the record to get recorded without taking it out of my pocket. You know what I'm saying? So, and I still got a cool relationship with them guys today. You know what I mean? So that's where it happened. And then not only that, I stayed getting on people projects, you know what I'm saying? I stayed keeping my name alive with rapping on other artists' projects and staying relevant in a different way, as opposed to if I didn't drop an album, at least I'm going to stay relevant by killing these niggas on their own fucking record. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And that was a lot, that helped me a lot too. You know what I'm saying? And now I have the ownership of all my music again, and you know, I have my own distribution, so now I can just start dropping music, you know, any way I see fit. So,
right. What about your collaboration? Did you do a collaboration album with Spice One?
Yeah, we did a album with me and Spice One and Selly Cell called Criminal Intent, and then me and Spice One did a project together as well. You know what I mean? Then I had another project that never came out, was called the Riflemen, a group with me and Corrupt and Prodigy from Mobb Deep, rest in peace. Man, a lot of niggas is gone. I keep saying rest in peace, man. I'm gonna stay in the gym eating these blackberries and shit. You know what I'm saying? Niggas is out here croaking. You know what I mean? But it's crazy, man. I'm just happy. Like I was talking to Big C Style from Long Beach today, right? It's his birthday. Shout out Big C Style, Long Beach in the building. And we was just saying, man, we surviving through some crazy times right now. You know what I'm saying? So it's a blessing to be here, man. So I'm enjoying every day. You know what I'm saying? I'm thankful. I got new music coming out. You know, I'm finna be doing my thing with this film stuff, with these documentaries and is directing these films, man, and living life, enjoying these pancakes and motherfucking blueberries and this French toast, man. Life is good. That's all I want to say, man, to everybody out there, man. Keep enjoying life, man. Keep some good people around you. You know, put God first, or whoever the hell you love the devil, put that motherfucker first. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, hey, I ain't judging nobody. You know what I'm saying? I can't do nothing but live my life. I'm happy. You know what I mean? Hey, good weed will keep you happy, man. I ain't trying to tell nobody do nothing you don't want to do, but some good endo, a kush or whatever you want to call it,
Right.
and keep your day right, man. And a nice little glass of wine. You ain't gotta overdo it. You don't need no yak and no vodka all the damn time. You sip
Right.
on some wine, man, and take it easy, man. Go to the beach, man. See the water, man. Enjoy. Thank God that we still here, cause hey, a lot of people keep coughing and checking out, man, with this coronavirus and all this shit. People got one-way accidents at an all-time high. People crashing into each other and shit. I don't know what's next, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's
Right.
upside down pyramids flying. White folks getting scared. They started to talk about, you see something, tell us. No, nigga, y'all ain't coming. I ain't telling y'all shit. I see something. I'm going to be quiet.
Right. Right. Are you you pressed for time? We got another 10 minutes.
Yeah, we probably got another 10 minutes, man. What up, man? What up?
Okay.
Let's go.
I know there was
We're going to go till my earphones conk out on me.
no doubt. I noticed people mentioned Riflemen. Can you touch on that group a little bit? How you guys met, and was there any material recorded?
Yeah, man. We had a lot of songs recorded. We had at least like about 12 records. Havoc gave us some tracks. Shout out to Havoc. We had some dope stuff, man. It was consistent of me, Corrupt, and 40 Glock and Prodigy from Mob D. Shout out to 40 Glock. He just got out of jail and shit. You know what I'm saying? What up, 40? Uh, yeah, man. We had a dope man. You know me, man. I'm gonna air shit out. You know what I'm saying? So I was just happy being an MC. You know, I can't wait till my part come up. You know what I'm saying? I'm that type of nigga. So I'm trying to shock shit with the lyrics, you know. And
Right.
then we had another group called the First Generation. That was me, MC8, Battle Cat, Sir Jinx, Corrupt, Chill from CMW. Uh, um, man, we had a dope one, man. The Gangster from the Comrades. All of us was together, man. We had a group called the First Generation. You know what I'm saying? I hope we complete that. You know, do that. Corrupt hit me up like a month ago. I hope we complete that record. You know what I'm saying? He doing the Four Horsemen right now. Shout out to the Four Horsemen.
No
Rats,
doubt.
Cash, Killer Priest, Corrupt, Cannabis. You know what I'm saying? You know, lyrics, man. We ain't going nowhere, man. We got them lyrics, man. You know what I'm talking about?
Right.
Is what rap was built on. I ain't knocking nobody music because I might harmonize and do some of that one time, motherfucker. I ain't tripping. You know what I'm saying? I ain't judging nobody's shit. You know what I mean? Because if it's dope, it's dope. You know what I'm saying? I like Lil Baby and the Baby and Baby from Baby
Right.
over
No
there.
doubt. Hey,
No, I'm fucking with you. Hey man,
I
what up
appreciate
though?
I appreciate you giving me this opportunity to give you
Yeah,
your
man.
flowers, everything you've done for the culture. Can you catch us up on what you're currently working on and what we can look forward to in the future?
All right, I got two projects coming out. I got two CDs coming out, or they ain't CDs no more. What the fuck ever y'all call it, on all platforms. Okay, that's the term. All platforms. Goddamn it. Nah, I got some music coming out with my nigga Sir Jinx. Right. We got Hood Invasion coming out, and we got In the Trenches. Both are part twos of the records coming out, powered by Sir Jinx. Um, I got a song on there with my dog Eastside K Boy. We remade the Bounce Rock Skate from Caution, and then we finna do a video for that. Shout out to Gonzo. Hey, that song is dope. I can't wait till you guys hear it. Then I got some new music that I'm working on with Quick. He got a new project coming out. We got a song called Quick and the Dead on his new project, and he produced a record for me called Titty Milk. And I can't wait for y'all to hear that. Titty Milk is just me rapping my ass off, and ain't got no hook or nothing. I'm just having fun with the beat, and it just make you want to dance and shit. And then we got another one called Get Down on a Bitch, and that's coming soon. And it's crazy, man. I think it's gonna be a real big record for me and Quick. So I'm looking forward to that. And then I got a brand new album called Get Your Feet Whooped that's coming out soon. I'm just getting it mixed. Day One, my boy Day One's helping me get everything mixed. So I got Get Your Feet Whooped coming out, as well as another new album with my bro Slaughter Piper. That's one of Dr. Dre's artists. He's like my R&B. He's like my own Nate Dogg, man. We got like 35 records And we about to put out a new album called Run It, as well as my Get Your Feet Whooped album. So bear with me, y'all. I'm just getting everything mixed. Everything's already finished. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I see somebody said Jayo Mitchie collab. What up, Mitchie? You know what I'm saying? Let's get it, man. Dago in the building. That's what it's about. You know what I'm saying?
No
Let's
doubt.
get it, man. You know what I mean? So I'm just happy, man, to be happy. I'm happy to be an MC. I'm happy to be black. I'm happy to be tripping, cuz. You know what I'm talking about? I ain't out here gangbanging, but community revolution in progress is what CRIP stand for y'all that don't know. So it wouldn't know, go kill a nigga because he got on red. That wasn't what the fuck we supposed to been doing in the first place. So I don't know. Script, you know what I'm talking about?
Right. Before we get out of here, can you shout out your social media and where we can find Jayo everywhere?
Yeah, hey, y'all can find me at Jayo Felony Music on Instagram, Facebook, Jayo Felony Music. I'm finna get my Twitter back up. Them niggas locked me out about 2 years ago. I'm trying to still get back in that bitch. I'm gonna get up in that bitch. I'm talking about I'm gonna get up in that bitch. But y'all follow me, man. I got all kind of new shit coming out. I got some dope ass documentaries coming out. We finna get behind this camera. Me and my nigga Mike. East Dago, what up, Mike? We finna get it. Nigga Mike Jiggins, what up, cuz? We on, nigga. Baby Ann, happy C-Day, cuz. Now I'm talking about neighborhood, stupid. West Coast in the building.
No doubt. You've been in this game well over 25 years. Any last words for your loyal supporters?
I just want to say thank y'all for supporting my crazy ass all these damn years. I just want to say I love y'all, man. Thanks for showing me that love. Love conquers all. You know what I'm saying? I don't be putting out no bad energy. Nigga want to squabble up, we can squabble up. We ain't got to shoot each other or none of that. We can take it from the shoulders like we supposed to be doing. You can go home. You might whoop me. I might whoop you. But we both can go home at night. I might have a black eye. You might have busted lip. But, nigga, I'm going to get your ass next time, nigga. Not all that shooting shit. Nigga, we can't come back from that.
Right.
Jayo. Nigga, squabble up.
No doubt. Jayo, it's been a pleasure.
Hey, man, thanks for having me, bro. I really appreciate you, man.
Anything you need, I'm here. Thank you for everything you've done, like I said. And everybody who missed this interview, go back and it'll be posted immediately to my page. That's the legendary Jayo Felony. I'm the journalist Sin-seer. Thank you so much, Jayo.
Much love, bro. Thanks, man. Have a good one.
No doubt. Salute.
Yes, sir.